California gold mining. This is a trip that we took out right the week before Thanksgiving to the Cargo Muchacho Mountains. And this is right by the American Girl mine, which is now closed. You would take Highway 8 east, get off at Oglebay Road, and then you make a right turn on the American Girl mine. Now, there's a lot of claims in the area, so make sure that you're not on somebody's claim without permission, or that you're in an open area that's not claimed. This is the ideal time of year for gold prospecting in the Southern California desert because it's cooled down and it's not really cold. Average temperature, I think, when we were here was about 80 degrees. So it was pretty good. Now, you have to always come prepared. The time we were there were very high winds, so we had to find a low-lying area to set up our camp because the winds were pretty strong. If you really enjoy the outdoors and you like camping, hey, this is a great hobby. Now, the truth is, if you're hoping to get rich, or forget about getting rich, even make more than the cost of gas to get out to one of these gold areas, dream on. It's probably not going to happen. Now, here you can see some people that had left behind. They were going into the side of the bank here, and that's what we were out there looking for, some signs like that where people had been dry washing, taking down material and going through it. So it looks like this bank here was worked pretty well. Anyway, we picked out an area that looked promising, and we heard that some people found a couple flakes in, and it was this hole that was already there, so we just expanded it a little bit. And what we did is we pulled out some material, and then we ran it through the trommel that's over there. That's like a classifier, and it saves you a lot of work. Basically, we pour or shovel the material into the trommel and put a bucket underneath and get it classified. The big pieces that fall out the end, naturally, if you're doing things right, you should go over it with your detector when you're finished. Then we take the classified buckets and we run it through a dry washer. This is the main way to get fine gold in the desert area where water is very scarce. After dry washing is finished, we open it up like this and then sweep out all the classified material into another bucket. Now you can see this is a long process, and that's why usually when we go out we divide our mining into a couple of parts, and one of those parts is metal detecting, which is a lot easier than this, but you don't find the tiny little gold that you find here, or you don't find nuggets that often to begin with. So if you're looking for some color, dry washing and crevicing is probably the best bet. Well, once we have the concentrates out of the dry washer, then the final step is we take that and actually we're going to pan it out. Or you can take it one more step like we did here and run it through another 1/8 of an inch screen. And again, you want to check the material that you take off the screen, and you want to run your detector over it. So once you got it down to 1/8, then you could pan it out over here in the final step. Now naturally you're hoping to see quite a lot of gold around the ring in the pan, and most of the gold in this area, Southern California, is very, very fine, like flour gold. But unfortunately, that's not what we found here. There was just a couple of tiny specks And so after this dry washing, well, if you look right in the upper right-hand corner, you can see a whole bunch of little specks. That's like the flour gold that you find here. So anyway, we're moving on. We're not discouraged, and we were then decided to move on and check out an old gold mine. Be sure you get a subscription here so you can see our future videos. Thanks for watching.